Simón, estoy cargando mi teléfono para ir al restaurante a tocar. Y así también le dicen allá en Colombia, Valero. Antes era bueno, hoy no. ¿Qué onda, mi chava? Mira, aquí está mi amiga, está limpiando. Diles, hola, diles. Estoy aquí en la cafetería. Y cuidado con la güera porque se enoja. Ah, capirucho. Aquí mira jugando Valero. Sí, aquí es gratis, carnal, nomás. Hay unos güeyes que hasta con pura agua nomás aquí se la pasan, ¿no? Sin comprar. It's my channel, I got my own. I got my own channel, buddy. My own channel TV.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 4 people right now. One man from Colombia, another from Mexico, a couple girls that are just watching there, and then some more, and so on. They like to hear jokes or singing or playing my guitar or whatever. And you might drop your jaw one day when you see me on the TV. That motherfucker was in the coffee shop. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna do what I've been doing lately to you, you know? Fucker. Sir. Hey! No, I'm just kidding. My respects.
Yeah, your friend, he left right not long after you left.
Yeah, it's just, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
I don't know why people don't understand, man. You don't tell me twice to don't come back somewhere. I was being a customer on one of the business that fell down with the fire. Twice. One day I was same thing, my freaking channel here talking to someone or wherever, but there's people right there. And then somebody was complaining about that I telling about religious points and that they feel offended, and I say, well, okay, I pay my meal.
They were what now? I'm kind of deaf.
I was talking to some
friend
from beliefs that are a lie, they're not true.
Right.
And somebody felt offended because they were Catholics, and then they called the staff and say, hey, that fucker is just... Even so, I was a customer that I'm always spending good money. They told me, you gotta shut up. Okay, I just took off, pay my... Next time there was a woman said, because I was talking, she cannot watch the TV soccer game because I was talking too loud. I was just starting to get a meal, and then, and I say, motherfucker, I told the woman, I am not that guy, but I was just, somebody that is coming to pay $5, and I spent $20-25 in the freaking joint, and they are telling me that somebody that comes every time that a comet shows up, that I meet on a daily basis, he said, fuckers, there is your money, there is your fucking meal, I'm out of here. And Dave, I'm not like I'm bragging, but
I know.
It
gets to be ridiculous when you're a good customer somewhere and then you get treated like shit.
It's not like I feel like I'm nobody, I'm just a regular person. But many people in the bar are waiting for me to pull out my guitar and listen me to play. But the motherfuckers, they own the business, they never say, hey, Jose, you wanna get a couple $100 and then you just come and play? No, they want it for free. You know, sometimes they are asking me to play, and I say, you know, I'm not play for pennies, you know.
Well, like today, I was out at another bar. I had breakfast because I wanted to get on the internet to see when this auction was. It wouldn't let me get on there on my phone for some reason. So I had to, well, anyway, so then I couldn't get online. Then I didn't know it was the owner's wife. I never seen her before.
Yeah.
I should have known. An old woman working there is probably the owner's wife. Well, anyways, so she comes up and she's snapping. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, I'd like a cup of coffee and then what do you want to order? What do you want to order? You know? And I like said, well, I'll probably take this. And what do you want? How do you want?
Sure feels like,
you know.
I'm just.
Well, then it gets down to where I tell her that I don't want toast. Just give me more hash browns. But they give you these little patties. They're not real hash browns. They're little patties.
I know.
And then she goes, oh, we don't give those out. You have to get the toast. And I go, they always give me the extra hash brown for toast. She goes, well, I don't think they're supposed to. So, but she's the owner, see. And I figured when she said that, I went, oh no, I should have never said that. So she goes in the back, of course. And then, of course, she comes out and tells me, oh no, they're not supposed to do that. I need to find out who that is because they're going to get in trouble. And I'm like going, oh man, geez. And she tells me it's more. Little or the English muffin.
You betray the stuff.
But I didn't know. I don't say it. Yeah, I just went.
I never say nothing. The stuff is good to me. I good tipper. But
yeah. Well, they gave me an English muffin, and it was awful. It was maybe the cheapest piece of bread you could have bought. I mean, I don't know where they buy them English muffins, but they were just shit.
Yeah. No, I'm sure fused that something is not like that guy that he might be just stepping in issues like freaking stupid. He already been told that not to come back. There's no welcome for anybody. Nobody. I mean.
No, someone did tell him.
Tina told him last time with the red car, get the hell out of here. She told him.
She did?
No, not Leilani, the other woman.
Oh, the skinny one.
Christina.
The skinny blonde.
Christina, yeah.
She has the blue Sentra.
Yeah.
She has the maroon one, blood red one.
Yeah, she's Tina too? Her name is Tina?
No.
Oh, well.
No, I think the other one's Tina.
Tina, yeah. Well, she was
but
clear.
She has a couple names.
She was clear to tell him, hey, get the hell. And he went.
Well, he probably came back in the morning and talked to the
I don't know, man, but I haven't seen him in a while, and I was.
Oh, I know. I was hoping. They told me earlier this week he came in.
A couple times I show up, and I seen the homeless people here, and the guy that sell the freaking shit to them parking right there, and like getting out of the car and looking all around, and you know, and I say, shit. And it's just pitiful the way that this area is becoming trashy for those guys.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, man.
You know, it's almost like, I'm almost tempted to say, hey, Maria, if you'll buy the wood or the boards, I'll paint the signs and put up around the property here.
Yeah.
No. Only customers only. No walking. No walking through.
Well,
Because we get all these people walking through here and they stop.
What I'll do?
Look, they took all the flowers and they filled it full of garbage.
Yeah,
again.
what I'll do is take off the tables and the chairs, and then you won't see them again because
that's what I was thinking. I was teling them, if you bring the chairs in,
that's their stuff.
These guys won't stop here.
Yeah.
You know.
Although they are not tolerated over there. If you go outside.
Oh, they got tables too.
Yeah. But
they leave them out too, I think.
But I've never. Well, I've seen them sometimes, but it seems like they don't last too much. Like once they are a spot, somebody comes out and say, "Hey, you gotta buy something or get out."
Oh, do they?
I think so.
Yeah.
You got the right to.
I don't pay attention. I know you sit out in the rig sometimes.
Well, sometimes I just pay park in the other side just to watch how the things go.
In the evening, no one comes
for
out
the ladies, because sometimes there's no customer, no nothing, and it's so freaking dark, and those guys are roaming here, and you don't know what's going to happen with those motherfuckers any given time,
Yeah.
There's nothing good coming out of that. I mean, you're not expecting that, And
you don't know, because someone could just whack you upside the head. I mean, like that one time I told you about this guy that was wearing a turban that was crazy. I mean, he had a stick with it about that long.
No, I seen weirdos, buddy. Weirdos all around, right in the 312 nearby Jack in the Box. It's just crowded
over there.
Yeah.
That is a really
a lot of junkies. Yeah.
I can't believe. I've been tempted to call up the company, but it's like, I don't like to cause problems.
You just walk away. That's it. You don't need to put your nose where nobody goes.
Exactly.
It's here.
It's he who throws stones. Stones will get thrown.
No, just let it go. And as I say, I'm sure fused. Once I see something that is not, I feel comfy here. I feel good. I got the Wi-Fi. I got my coffee. The young girls know me. People know me.
It's too bad. It's too bad old Tone or Anthony.
And it's not only him. It's just that once the weather is really bad, they're coming with $1, $2, buy a coffee. And there was a motherfucker filling his pipe the other day here. Right here in the corner, I was right in front watching the game, I think.
He was filling his pipe.
Yeah. And I saw him and I said, motherfucker, you're not doing here. I'm just smoking pipe, but you're not doing that shit here. And he took coffee, he went to the game. He didn't even care, man. I said,
well, just because it's kind of legal,
it isn't legal. No. But you cannot come here and
no, it's not legal.
And I told him,
it's like you can drink, but it's not legal to drink in public unless you're in a bar.
Yeah. There's cameras. There's cameras.
It's supposed to be like at home or maybe in the woods somewhere.
And I'm nobody. Remember, I was there. I said, "You're not welcome here, motherfucker." I told him already. I mean, I don't know, man. They are freaking parasites.
Yeah, it didn't used to be so bad, and sometimes people would say things to me, but I saw it, because when I talk about it, but I saw it was going to get bad, and then I think you even said something to me about talking about it, but now you see how bad it's going.
Oh, brother, they got to sweep him. They got to sweep him. They give some money out of the state.
It's like cockroaches started growing like rabbits. We can't get rid of them.
Worse than that.
They're like rabbits. They just keep coming.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, man.
Well, they say that these California city mayors been sending them up here.
Oh yeah, not only that, everywhere in the United States. Well, they got cell phones. They are well connected. They say, "Hey, where are you? Oh, come here! Ooh. Yeah, they're really nice with us. Come here."
We got a campground right close to where the Safeway is. We can go over there.
They got money for the fair, and they'll come.
Yeah.
And what are
the mayor of San Diego gave them tickets. Busted us.
Yeah. Oh.
I think he even gave
food
them
money too.
Money.
Yeah. Go. So now they
need to figure out something. I thought that a cop told me
they're gonna do sweeps.
I thought they passed some new law.
They're gonna do sweeps.
I thought they passed some
like
law.
Secretly
but
sweeping.
I don't know.
We ours and boom. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel sorry for people, but they need to
no one's safe.
They need to do something.
Yeah, no one's safe in that environment. No one's safe.
They're like zombies almost.
Everywhere they are, there are shrinks all over the place.
Yeah.
I've been I've been tracking what's going on since then, because I see the problem when it starts. The gangs Same thing. My older daughter want to be a gang. We were living in a neighborhood that, because my wife and me were working, so all of a sudden I realized that she want to be she belonged to a gang as already. And I felt infuriated and I started investigating around, because among the Mexicans and where the gangs were coming from, they were coming from California and very dangerous fuckers. But I and I went to the sheriff department and said, guys, I got something for. At that time my English was not very good, so, but I call a translator, so they laugh at me. When I say, there's people coming from California, they're gangs. They're really, really motherfuckers from LA. And they're rotting the little youngster here, the little youngster, they call it clicas. They say, I'm telling you that because my daughter was so involved in that shit, because in the neighborhood is crowded with that kind of crap, and there's drug dealings and guns and all kind of, they laugh at me. I feel very upset and walk away. I said, motherfucker, you tell me in 10 years. Now see what we got. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, now what's that one called? It's something 13?
Yeah. Well,
those guys are really bad ones.
Well, one day I was coming back from work and my former wife, because we were separated from a long time ago, hey, Jose again is beating a couple Samoans. I said, what? Yeah. And we went in Tai High School nearby SeaTac.
I used to do tournaments.
I live at the back of the gas station nearby the freeway.
Oh yeah, I know where that one is.
And I just walk and cross by, and the Samoans were crying, please, no more. And my daughter was just like, motherfucker, and bam, kicking their asses and punching them, and the huge fucking girls in there crying that, hey, yeah, stop that shit, and she feared me. She said, God, I'm sorry. She was, but they offend me something. She said, in Spanish was telling me, she said, those motherfuckers. But nobody called the police, nothing. It was about gangs, Samoan gangs against that shit. And she was pretty involved in the Sureños 13.
But that gang is all over the U.S.
I told those fuckers, when those guys opened the door here, they'll put the seats, I told them, hey, they laugh. And they said, well.
I remember, I think it was that same group, about maybe 6 years ago. I was sitting here behind Denny's over here, big parking lot behind. I was sitting back there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm on my phone talking to somebody. But I used to park cars back there. I had like 2 or 3 cars, and then I would move them around. Like I had 10 cars, but I'd move them around, like this, in other places. And I'd move one to there, and then one to there, so nobody would notice them too long.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so these guys pull up, and they roll their window down, and they were driving like a Cadillac Escalade. And there was like 4 of them.
Oh yeah, man.
And the guy rolls the window down in the back seat next to me, and I'm sitting there in my little old Honda.
Yeah.
And he says, hey, I want to talk to you. And I go, hey, I'm busy right now. They said I'm talking on my phone. So they sit there for a bit. He had the window down. Then all of a sudden he rolls the window up and they drive away. Well, I think that these guys knew I was parking cars there, and they probably were going to say, hey, we'll protect your cars.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, about a week later, one of my cars got stolen. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny, because nobody saw nothing. But the cops finally find my car. There's a receipt in it from Wendy's, and the time and the date. Yeah. And they got a video camera right at the window. If you didn't know this, they got a camera that does the window. So they had the driver's picture when he turned to order his food, right?
At the end, those crooks get get out of jail easy, and then you're in trouble.
Well, the cops said, yeah, we'll look at the video, and when we see that guy, we'll catch him. And you know,
sure.
I've never heard nothing. You know what I mean?
I know what's.
But that cost me like about $1,200 when I got done, because they didn't call me in time to go get the car.
Yeah. You told me.
They towed it.
Yeah, you told me.
All my wheels and tires were gone. Sent in Walmart. And then I had to go and fix the ignition and this and that, and pay the towing and storage.
Yeah.
And
You told me that.
you know.
Yep. And that's the way it is. But at least we are better than Chicago and Detroit, all that kind of crap.
That could be an ugly place. But you know, I don't know why people live there. Why would they ever want to live there? I would move away even if I grew up there. That's a bad place. You know?
Well, there's people for all kind of deals.
I think they just live there because they feel more comfortable there, even if they got crime and people shooting at them.